Alajuela is the third largest city in Costa Rica after the capital, San Jose Copyright, and Puerto Limón. It is also the capital of Alajuela Province. Because of its location in the Costa Rican Central Valley, Alajuela is nowadays part of the conurbation of the Great Metropolitan Area. The city is the birthplace of Juan Santamaría, the national hero of Costa Rica and the figure who gives the name to the country's main international airport, which is south of Alajuela downtown. Geography and population. The limits of the city corresponds formally to the canton's first district limits, even though the city's current population and urban area stretches beyond these limits. The district of Alajuela covers an area of 8.88 km². It lies at an elevation of 952 meters above sea level in the Central Valley, 19 kilometers northwest of San Jose Copyright. The climate is tropical, typical of the Central Valley, but slightly warmer than San Jose Copyright. Temperatures are moderate, averaging 26 degrees Celsius with a low humidity level of 20% almost all year round. Alajuela and its surroundings are famed for having the best weather in the world. According to the 2000 census, the urban area of the city had a population of 123,481. The population of the district in 2009 was 50,753 people. History. In pre-Columbian times, the land where the canton of Alajuela is today was part of the Haitian Kingdom of the West, which was inhabited by native tribes, who at the time of the Spanish conquest were led by Chief Garabito. The first Spanish settlers established settlements in the region in about 1650. In a letter of obligation granted in 1864, the place is mentioned as La Alajuela in the valley of Bava, near the Canoas River. In 1777, the dwellers of La Alajuela and Sarealas, having been served with notice to move to Villa Villa, requested the provisional construction of a public place of prayer in the house of Don Dionisius Oconitrilo, of Spanish origin, 30 meters north of where Alajuela's cathedral is today. After increases of population in the 5 existing quarters then, Taguas, Fuales, Sarealas, La Alajuela and Rio Grande, the citizens faced difficulties to maintain their religious obligations, so they requested permission to establish a parish and a public place of prayer from the Bishop of Nicaragua and Costa Rica, Monsignor Don Esteban Lorenzo de Tristuen. According to a motion issued in the Spanish Parliament of Cádiz on May 19, 1812, the first town hall of Alajuela was founded in 1813. On December 18 of the same year, the La Alajuela quarter obtained the title of town and it was renamed. It was first called Villa Hermosa, then it was called San Juan Nepomuceno de Alajuela, and finally the title of city was granted on November 20, 1824 and with it the name Alajuela, which remains today. Participation in important historical events by citizens of Alajuela has ensured the city's reputation as a storied place in Costa Rican history. The national hero Juan Santamaría, who died during the campaign in 1856 to remove invaders threatening Costa Rica's sovereignty, was born in Alajuela. This historical event is celebrated and remembered every year on April 11 and it is a national holiday. The area often experiences earthquakes. The 2009 magnitude 6.1 earthquake caused several landslides. Economy. The main exports of the region are coffee, sugarcane, maize, beans, tobacco, citrus fruits, strawberries, tubers like cassava, flowers and ornamental plants. Other commercial activities include poultry farming, beekeeping, pig farming and the dairy industry. More recently, Alajuela has seen important investment in free zone parks and heavy industry companies. Transport. Alajuela is an important transport hub for the country, connecting the capital city with northwestern Costa Rica. As a part of the Greater Metropolitan Area, most of the inhabitants of Alajuela work in other cities or regions of the Central Valley, and every day receives residents from other locations to work in local factories. Central America's second busiest airport, Juan Santamaría International Airport, is 3 kilometers south of the city center. Sports. Liga Deportiva Alajuelense is the city's major football club, having won 29 league titles. They play their home games at the Estadio Alejandro Morera Soto. They share the stadium with another top-level club, Carmita. Gallery. Sister cities, San Bartolomé. Copyright de Torrellana, Spain, La, Germany, Montegrotto Term, Italy, Bordano, Italy, Downey, California, USA, Dothan, Alabama, USA, Guadalajara, Mexico, Ibaraki Prefecture, Japan, Hanzhou, China. Notable residents. Historical equals, Gregorio José Ramirez. Politician, military commander. Jose. Copyright Mara El Alfaro Zamora. Costa Rican head of state, Florentino Alfaro Zamora. Politician, Juan Alfaro Ruiz. Politician, José María Figueroa. Artist. He recorded the early events of Costa Rican history in his album De Figueroa, Apolinar de Jesus Soto. Vice President of Costa Rica. The title was called then Prima Designado, Juan Santamaría. A Costa Rican national hero. Toma S. Guardia Gusha. Copyright RREZ. President of Costa Rica. Born in Bargases, Guardia. Married and lived in Alajuela most of his life. Emilia Sola Cubed Rosano Alfaro. Costa Rican First Lady for her activism in favor of education and human rights. She was declared Benemerita de la Patria in 1972. Leon Fernandez Bonilla. Historian, lawyer, diplomat, journalist. Declared Benemerito de la Patria in 1994. Bernardo Soto Alfaro. President of Costa Rica, Anastasio Alfaro, 1865–1951, zoologist, geologist, archaeologist, ethnologist. Creator of the Museo Nacional de Costa Rica. Ricardo Fernandez Guardia. Historian, author, diplomat. Declared Benemerito de la Patria in 1944. Lee Cubed en Corte. Copyright S. Castro. President of Costa Rica, Otilio Walake. President of Costa Rica, Carlos Luis Fallas. Costa Rican most important author, political activist. Elected for the Congress. Posthumously declared Benima. Copyright Rito de la Patria in 1977. Alejandro Morera Soto. Footballer. Played with El de Alajuelense in Costa Rica, and FC Barcelona, Spain. Margarita Madrigal. Best-selling author of language textbooks. Born in or live in Alajuela. Fernando Duran Ayanagui. Author, Edgar Zara. ± Eager. Sculptor, Jorge Arroyo. Playwright. References. External links: Alajuela Travel Guide from Wiki Voyage, Municipalidad de Alajuela, December 2007, Directorios de Costa Rica, Alajuela, Directorio y Glaya de Alajuela.